Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Numeric Learning. So in today's video, we will be starting a series of questions from the chapter Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Okay, so to begin with, the first topic for today is all about solving a set of linear equations or representing a set of system of linear equations in a graphical method. Okay, the very first question is find the representation of two lines. 2x is equal to 5y plus 6 and 15y equal to 6x minus 18. So you are given two linear equations. Okay, you have to find the representation. Okay, how they represent graphically. Okay, let us write the two linear equations in a standard form. What is the standard form? It is ax plus by equal to c. This is the standard form. Okay, so the very first equation can be written as 2x. 5y will be going to the LHS left hand side, so it will become minus. Okay, and you can even take c to the left hand side, so minus 6. Okay, 6 can also be taken. So 2x minus 5y minus 6 equal to 0. This is the first. And the second one is nothing but minus 6x plus 15y plus 18 equal to 0. This is the second linear equation. Okay, so you have to write what is a1 and a2. Okay, so this is the coefficients of x in both the first equation and the second equation along with the sign. This is a1 a2, this is b1 b2, and this is c1 and c2. Okay, so let us write what is a1 by a2. Let us find out what is a1 by a2, what is b1 by b2, and what is c1 by c2. Okay, so a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by minus 6. Okay, so it will be minus 1 by 3. This is a1. This is a1 by a2. What is b1 by b2? It is minus 5 by 15. Okay, so again 5 3s are 15. So this is also equal to minus 1 by 3. What is c1 by c2? Minus 6 by 18. Okay, 6 3s are 18. This is also c1 by c2 ratio is also equal to 1 by minus 1 by 3. Now, if you see, all of these three ratios are equal, right? So which implies you have a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so whenever all the three, this is the second case, whenever all the three ratios are equal, okay, then the given pair of linear equation, it represents a coincident line. Okay, coincident lines. Okay, and these are consistent in nature. Okay, hope you understood. Yeah, so this is the second type, right? Whenever you have your all the three ratios are equal, they are coincident. That means one over the other. Yeah, both the lines lay one over the other. These are coincident lines. Okay, so here let me write your, this is the standard form, right? Standard form, I'll write it in a way that you understand. So it is nothing but a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Okay. Yeah. Hope you understood here. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yeah. This is an interesting question. How do pair of equations, the two equations are given to you, be represented graphically? Okay, so let us write the two. The first equation is nothing but 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0. This is the first one. Second one is 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. Okay, let us quickly write what is a1, a2. a1, this is a1, right? This is a1 and this is a2. Okay, so a1 by a2 is nothing but 6 by 2, which is nothing but 3 by 1. Okay. Now let's write what is B1 by B2. What is B1? Coefficient of y in both. Okay, coefficient of y by coefficient of y in both the equations. So it is nothing but minus 3 by minus 1. Again, this is also equal to 3. Let us write C1 by C2. What is C1 by C2? 10 by 9. These constants, right? This is C1 and this is C2. Okay. Now, from all of these three scenarios, what do you understand? It is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but this is not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so whenever you have such a scenario, that means the lines that are represented by this given set of equations are parallel in nature. These are parallel lines. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so if you're really plotting it, then you'll be getting parallel lines. It will not have any solution. Okay, so let me write no solution. They'll never meet each other in any of the directions, so no solution. And we can also call them as inconsistent. Okay, inconsistent in nature. Okay, so if you are able to write all of this, then you'll get full marks. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, find the value of k for which the system of linear equations 1 and 2 is inconsistent. Okay, you're given that there. So when you have inconsistent, I just told you, right? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but the two are not equal to C1 by C2. So using this information that's given, okay, and using the for inconsistent, you know how the ratios are. Okay, let's solve it. Okay, so whenever you have a pair of linear equations are inconsistent, okay, how will the two linear equations be? It will always be A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but if that is not equal to C1 by C2, this will be the conditions. Now for the given set of equations, so let us write the two. X plus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. This is the first one that is given. The second one is 5x plus ky plus 7 equal to 0. This is the second one. Okay, let us write it in the ratio form. So 1 by 5, a1 by a2 is nothing but x is nothing but 1 by 5. Okay, and b1 by b2 it is nothing but should be equal to 2 by k. b1 is 2, b2 is k. Should not be equal to minus 3 by 7. Yeah, we have just represented. So from 1 and 2, right, from these two, you can find the value of k. So we know that 1 by 5 is equal to 2, should be equal to 2 by k. So k cross multiply. Okay, cross multiply. K into 1 is k is equal to 5 into 2, which is 10. Okay, so the value of k is 10. So we have easily identified. Okay, and let's move on to the next question. You can pause it and please make sure that you do this, you practice these questions. The more you practice, the more you will remember, and it will be helpful for you if such questions are asked in the exam. Let's move on to the next question. Is the following system of linear equation consistent? Okay, so you are given two sets of equations. Let's write it in the ratio form. Okay, so here you have it, since it's already, you know, right? A1 is 2 here, the first equation. What is B1 is 3 and C1 is nothing but 7. Similarly, what is A2? In the second equation, what is A2? A2 is 3, B2 is minus 1 and C2 is nothing but 5. Correct? You are given, is the following system of linear equation consistent? Right? Let us take what is A1 by A2. A1 by A2 is nothing but 2 by 3. What is B1 by B2? Minus 3 by minus 1 or minus 1? 3 by, yeah, 3 by minus 1 or minus 3 by 1. And then what is C1 by C2? It is nothing but 7 by 5. Right? So you see, the very first two, right? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay. So whenever you have A1 by the first two ratios of A1 by A2, yeah, X coefficient ratios and Y coefficient ratios, when they are not equal, that means the lines are intersecting. The lines are intersecting. Okay. And how is the system of linear equation? The system of linear equation is nothing but they are consistent. That's the nature. And so algebraic representation means they are consistent. And graphically, what do they mean? That means they intersect. Okay, these lines, when you are plotting it, they will intersect. Let's move on to the next question. Find the solution of the following pair of linear equations graphically. You have to use the graphical method and find the solution. Okay. So in order, you need to find, okay, let's solve for the first one. Okay, you have to find two solutions, isn't it? One is for x and the other one is for what is the value for y. Okay, you have to find that point wherein these two system of equations can be graphically represented. Okay, let us begin. So for x plus y equal to 4, yeah, quickly let's draw the box. Okay, x and y. So if x is 1, yeah, what is the value of y? Y is nothing but 3. Yeah, y will be 4 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1 is 3. Suppose y is 1. What will be the x value? Again, x will be equal to 4 minus 1, which is 3. Okay. Now, for 3x plus this one, okay, for the second set, 2y equal to 11. Similarly, let us find the graphical points, right? X, y. Suppose x is 3. Okay, so what will be 3 into 3? 9 plus 2y equal to 11. So 2y equal to 11 minus 9. Again 2, y equal to 1. Okay, suppose you have your y is equal to 4, which means 3x plus 2 into 4, 8 equal to 11. 3x is equal to 11 minus 8, which is nothing but 3. And x is nothing but 1. Okay, so it is 1. So when you're plotting it, okay, so this draw x and y axis, and you have point 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus 1, minus 2. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, which is the first point? 1, comma 3. Okay, so this is the first point, right? For 1, comma 3. And the second one is 3, comma 1, which will be here. Okay, so 3, comma 1. Okay, let us draw a line joining the two. Okay, so if you see here, okay, this is the line joining the two. Okay, so this is your equation. What is the equation here? It is nothing but x plus y equal to 4. Okay, this is the equation of a line. Equation of the first equation. Let's do it the second one. Okay, the second one is nothing but 3, comma 1 and 1, comma 4. Let's plot it. 3, comma 1. Where is 3, comma 1? It's the same point. Okay, let me change it. 3, comma 1. This one. Okay, and 1, comma 4. 1, comma 4. This here. 1, 4, this point, right? Now let us draw a line which joins these two. Okay, this is the next line. Correct? Yes. Okay. So what is this line now? It is nothing but this purple line is the second equation. This is 3x plus 2y equal to 11. Okay. Now you can see, right? Which is the solution? So the given both the set of equations, they intersect each other at a unique point. And what is that point? It is nothing but 3, 1. Okay. So hence the equations are consistent. Okay. Hence the equations are consistent and with the unique solution, just one solution, unique solution. Okay. Hope you understood. This is how you have to do. Whenever you are given a pair of linear equations, just substitute for a random value of x such that you are getting a y. Again, for a random value of y, find the value of x. Just 2 or 3 points are sufficient. Do the same for both the set and then just plot graphically. Always remember to mark your x and y axis. Okay, so this is minus y and minus x. Okay. So that's all for today. Let us continue the remaining in the next video. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned something today. Do pause, do make sure you do these questions and ask any doubts that you have in these topics in the comments, and I'll definitely make sure that I do it in the next video. Thank you once and thank you all of you. Do subscribe and do share it with your friends.